The following is a presentation of Manatee Schools Television in association with TV production teachers and students.
Out with the old and in with the new. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this time to welcome you to another amazing season of MSTV Game of the Week, brought to you by Manatee Schools District. On behalf of the Manatee County District, our student interns, and myself, Frederick Stewart, the People's Champ, we'd like to thank you for all your support over these years as we continue to make the dreams of young people come true by getting them on-hand experience. We are at Manatee High School, home of the Hurricanes, as they try to defend their turf from the Pirates. Braden and River as they raid today. Last time this team faced up last year, Manatee took the L, and Braden and River was able to 3-0 sweep them. So we're gonna let intros play, and we'll be right back with some more volleyball action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's match against Braden Pirates and your Manatee Hurricanes. If you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more MSTV Game of the Week. Here again at the home of the Hurricanes as they try to defend this court from the Pirate raid of Braden and River. Again, last time these teams faced off last year, they only faced off once. However, Braden and River was able to get the best of the Manatees as they went on a 3-0 shutout victory from the Hurricanes. However, last year, Braden and River not really living up to what we've seen usually, going 8-17, so a little bit way under 500. Not something that we've seen usually from Coach Matthew McKinley's tenure here at Braden and River. Usually been at least over 500 or more as we get into the first serve of the game, performed by number 3, Autumn Tyson. the junior who we've seen before. And with that, the Hurricanes are able to get first points on the board here as Tyson steps back behind the line. Up and away, she gets it over on a nice serve that cut low. Going to the outside hitter, they pop it back up on Manatee side. Back up in the air, back line coming for the attack. Thwarted by the Pirates as they get low to the ground to get that one. Able to keep the driving line, a rally going, just hit a little bit too hard by number 4, Molly Lynch, the freshman, starting on this varsity team already. Looking to bring some new energy and life into this Braden River squad. Under they go, up over the top, a little sneaky hand play. A quick pick on the outside for Manatee. They're gonna bounce it to the other side, corner to corner. Back the other way, the freshman gonna get called for a palming / carrying of the ball. Didn't really tap that one there, kind of held on to it a little bit too long in her grasp, and the refs caught it. So it's gonna be 3-0 Hurricanes. Tyson back again, hits it. This one's good to the libero. Pop back in the air for the back line attack. They come up. Manatee able to block, but gets it behind the net. And so the Pirates are gonna be able to grab a point off of that mistake there. As we get a replay, as you can see, they popped it up nice. Number 10, Chloe Padega, the senior, able to get a good hit on it as they go back the other way. Manatee setting it up for their outside hitter, number 6. She puts it over the net. Braden River back the other way in the corner. Falling on the floor, almost a miscommunication, but they're able to get back on the scramble. Libero laying out on the Pirate side, giving them life. A rally going back and forth here. Manatee almost stuffed. Was stuffed at the net, tried to pop it back over with quick reflexes. Drops outside, out of bounds. So that's gonna be a Pirate. That's gonna be a point for the Pirates. A lot of P words here today. Number 7, Mia McGuire is the one, the senior, stepping behind the line. Throwing up a great serve there, which is gonna lead to the ace. So the first ace of the season and the first ace in this game. As McGuire steps behind the line again, throws it up, hits it. It's gonna go into the corner. Fielder Libero's gonna pop it up to the right side. Libero on this side gonna pop it to the left. Still stays alive, stuffed at the net. The Pirates back over, Manatee looking to set up a play, and they do. Fake the middle, but able to get the big boom on the left side from number 7, Haley Watson, the junior. We take a replay at that. It was a great set from Tyson. And Haley with a fistful of dynamite put the boom. There was no blocking that. It got caught behind the net as the Pirates try to defend it. Step behind the line for the first time, Lily Stringer, who's gonna go long and even up the score, 4-4, Pirates and Hurricanes. That's gonna set up Molly Lynch this time behind the line. That one's gonna get popped up again to 5. She's gonna hit it. Libero's gonna get down low to get that one, and a good attempt by number 3, Rylan Stiegler, the senior. She got it, it just got an unlucky bounce there and fell the wrong way. Number 10 is gonna step behind the line for Manatee, Natalie Talucci. And the Pirates are gonna be able to control this one, almost let it get away. Set in the air by Tyson, and a good hit that just sneaks on the back line for the Hurricanes. Bounced off a player's hands on the Braden River side, but was able to find its way home. DeLucci back again. Goes over, is popped in the air. The Pirates looking. What a great play right there by Ashlyn Henry, the senior. Set the ball herself, got into position, and found an empty gap in the middle of the floor for the Hurricanes. 6-5, Manatee up in this close back and forth battle as the libero. Stiegler is going to find herself behind the line for the first time. Up in the air, she hits it. Great hit. Great pop by Manatee. They're able to return it, and they do with some authority. Up in the air on the corner. Ooh, a great pop by the libero on Manatee side. They're going to safely just get it back over. Pirates setting up for a big attack there. Great backline defense from the Hurricanes. And they're going to call net interference as you see the net jiggling a little bit. So the score is going to be 6-6. Stiegler again, up and over. In the air to the left corner. They attack just a little bit too far outside. That point's going to be for the Pirates. That's number 5, Fiona McCarthy, who we have seen before, the senior now, who does a lot of great work for this Manatee team. But Stiegler is going to put that one in the net and give back possession to Manatee. 7-7. That's going to even it up. And it looks like a few fresh faces coming in for this Manatee team. Number 12, Elizabeth Idle, and number 13, Kylie Francis. And Idle's going to take her position behind the line. She serves it up. It goes over. Pirates. A good hit. That's going to go all the way up into the rafters. And great defense by the Hurricanes to get that one under control. Pirates again going back to the well. And calling a cease to the action. Again, another net violation. So the Pirates are going to be up 1 now in the game. First time taking the lead. Serve from the backside. That's going to go back towards the Pirates. And they're looking for the right outside hit, and they get it. Popped up in the air by a defender by the Hurricanes, but a miscommunication. The libero seemed like she was calling for someone, and it didn't go there. Up 2 now. The Pirates are going to swing it back over. Popped in the air. And that ball's going to find itself in the net, so the Pirates right now are putting together a little rally of points here, now up 3. Stepping behind the line, number 10, Chloe Pagoda, excuse me. As that one's attacked, great job by Pagoda, as we just said her name, to get under that one. Also great job on the Manatee defensive side. 3 touches and weren't able to get it over there. Kind of got hung up at the net, so it's gonna be 11-7. As Pagoda goes back behind the line again to serve. And she pops it up. Number 3, Francis, is returning it, and she gets a hit. Just too much on it. And that's going to find itself behind the line. And a timeout called by Coach. Tony Cawthorne. Coach Tony understanding that right now the team needs to calm down, needs to get their mind refocused. They've had a couple plays where they've lapped in some judgment, so he takes a wise timeout. As far as the Braden and Riverside, they've been great at defending and attacking. They got some really powerful hitters on the outside who've been able to make some good hits and some good contact with the ball. That's made this Hurricane team have to shift and adjust and really communicate on a high level. Chloe behind the line, she gets it over. That one's gonna be fielded back. And again, 3 touches, and the Hurricanes are just not able to get it over. As you see on the replay, they popped it up. and just too much. Wasn't set in the right place for him. As we get back, and nothing has stopped this Pirates team so far. They've gone on a tear, up 7 now. And they don't look like they're stopping anytime soon. Pagoda back in, that one's popped in the air, good job. Just barely missed as libero number 10, Tolucci, tried to get it over with the hands. A great serve, comes across very low. Move Heidel into position. She tried to save it. No way of getting that one. Tolucci. And another good hit right there from the Pirates. Able to find that back right corner and able to take advantage. Again, this Pirates team just on a tear right now, up 10, has been unstoppable and have not given a point up at all. Up in the air. Pirates team gonna set it up nice, fake the runner. She's gonna get back over to the Hurricane side. They're gonna tap it over. Libero stepping up. A little sneak play there at the net, a good block, a touch. And the Hurricanes are able to get themselves back on the board here. 8-17 now. Hopefully they can capitalize on this small momentum build as Fiona McCarthy steps behind the line. Coming out of the game, number 1, Lily Stringer. And on the other way, oh my goodness, what a good hit right there by Ashley Henry, the senior. Just able to get in the air, as you see after the serve. Popped up in the air. A good set. And she's able to attack that empty space right in the middle. And as I say that, the Pirates get the ball right back with the point. So it's going to be 9-18, definitely a large hill to climb for the Hurricanes. As Zoe Hager steps behind the line for the first time. Hager with a good hit. Libero's going to pick that one up. Going to be bounced back the other way. A good set at line, good play. The Pirates are looking on the outside. Another great hit. The freshman this time, Molly Lynch, coming in and making her presence known. And one thing you know is that you don't get to start or be on varsity as a freshman unless you're good, and she's showing why. A good picture-perfect hit right there, split the 2 defenders and had a lot of oomph on it too. Number 13, Molly Horlick in the back serving. And the Hurricanes find their own net. So now the score will be 19-9. Horlick able to get the ace there, extending the score to 9-20. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and go right back to her. She's gonna get it over the net here. Hurricanes able to successfully bring that one back. Popped in the air for the outside for the freshman. And she gets it, and she gets it good. Able to put another big hit. That one goes flying towards the scores table. You can see a great dig there. An even better set. And she brings the lightning and the thunder to the party. Another timeout called here as Coach Tony is trying to get his team's head in the game, get them right. Right now, they've essentially have been giving the game away. 9-21. They got to find a stride. They got to find a rhythm to be able to get some points back on the board, or even just for the rest of these sets here. As far as the Pirates, they've been doing a great job digging on the ground, great job defending at the net, and a great job hitting on the outside. And if you can combine all 3 of those things together, you can combine a winning game. over the top. Set in the air. That one gets over the net. Braden River attacking at the line. And a bad tip off the fingers there from the Hurricane defenders at the net. Extending this to 22-9. And again, they're going back to her. She gets it over again, setting up the play. It's not the cleanest set. It's going to fall onto the net. Or rather onto the ref stand. 23 2 points away from the match, from claiming this set here. Or Alexa going to get a nice serve over the top. That one's set to the outside left, and that's going to hit it her own net. Also assisted by the block of the Pirates. 24-9, game point here for the Pirates. Orleck's going to put up another good serve, a soft serve. And they're going to try to attack, and they get it over. Pirates finding their own net this time. 10-24. With a long way to go. Coach going to make some substitutions, bringing in number 6, Violet Tyson, and also bringing in number 3, Autumn Tyson. And, yep, both Tysons. I wonder if they're related. They're going to get that serve over. That one's popped in the air. Oh, what a great block by the Hurricanes as they're able to put together a string of points here. 11-24, dropping back behind the line, Autumn Tyson. Up and over. It gets there. Pop back over only on one hit. And they're going to try to hit it on the line, and that one's going to be the set point. 11-25 for the first one. If we check the replay, you can see the Hurricanes set it up for number 14, Casey Harley. And she put a good hit on it, just a little bit too good. And that one was way outside, giving the Pirates the point. 25-11, Pirates take this first set. And there's really no easy way to say it. There's no easier way to say it, rather. They just played a great game, and the Hurricanes kind of gave it to them as well. And I'm seeing a mass exodus of people from the stands. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, the Hurricanes kind of gave them that one. They just had a lot of mistakes, had some things going in net, had some communication issues, and Braden River Pirates capitalized, and that's what you're supposed to do as a good player, as a good team, as a well-coached team. When the enemy team makes mistakes, you're there to capitalize. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more MSTV Game of the Week presentation. Don't go anywhere.
Film on these games, they were finding holes, they were getting the runners on, and they were scoring the run. So if you stick to that plan, should be able to get some damage done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MSTV Game of the Week presentation. We are at Manatee High School, home to the Hurricanes, as they have just lost the first set from the Braden and River Pirates, potentially repeating history here, as the last time these two teams faced off, it was 3-0 Pirates' favor, and they took this game quite handily. Some key things that the Hurricanes need to do coming back into this is just have a little bit better communication. Definitely a little bit better shot accuracy. A lot of their shots went wide or went outside. And right now, Braden and River is doing a pretty good job. They're firing off on all cylinders and capitalizing on all mistakes. So if they can keep doing that, we'll be home a little bit early, just in time for supper. Speaking of history, last year Manatee went a little bit under 500, going 10-11. But not too bad of a season for them. Stepping behind the line, we have McGuire, the senior, coming back again. She shoots it. It goes over. And the Hurricanes put it on the outside left. And ooh, what a nice shot there. Split three girls. And was able to find the in-between. As we check the replay, a great dig right there to get that one up. Set by the libero and crashing in from the outside, number 13, Kylie Francis, able to get that point there. Another point from the Hurricanes as we come back from the replay. So a strong start. Same thing that they had last time. We'll see if they'll be able to keep it up coming behind the sideline. Sorry, behind the line. Autumn Tyson, who gets that one over nicely. A big hit right there from the freshman. And that one bounced off the net for the Hurricane. Excuse me, that was Taylor White in the back who was able to get that. She also steps behind the line now. That was a good hit from her. Another good hit as she serves that one over the top. They're going to put it there for the outside hitter, and she gets a piece of it. Braden and River able to defend that. They're going to give it back and give one of their own. Elisa McKillop bringing the boom on that one, as you can see, deflected by the great defense at the net. Set by McKillop. Then she takes off Air Jordan. Boom. Good hit, finds the space, puts it right over the girl's head where she couldn't reach it. Gabriel digs that one up out of the ground. That one's set to the right corner. Oh, a little finesse. A little bit of finesse right there on the right side. As you can see, a great set from Tyson. And Francis just floats by and drops that one in. Easy, libero digs that one up. Tyson again with a set. That one's popped back up closer to the net and gonna fall on the Pirate side as we see the student section come alive. The Hurricanes are blowing through these points right now, 4-2. Starting off hot like they did last time. We're coming out with a little bit more fire. Francis gets that one over, and it's gonna be a touch outside the line, giving control back to the Pirates, 4-3. And stepping behind the line, the libero, Stiegler. She's gonna check it out in the Kobe's, I believe she's rocking. Shout out to the Mamba, RP. And that one goes the other way. Dug out by the Pirates. They're gonna hit it again. And it's gonna be a great defense from the Hurricanes. That one's back the other way. Stiegler puts it in the air. Big boom on that one and just finds the corner. Pagoda, as we check the replay, that one gets put over by the Hurricanes. A good set by Stiegler and a great hit that bounced off the fingers of the defenders at the gate, excuse me, at the net there for the Hurricanes. Back the other way, a booming hit right there from the Hurricanes, able to be dug out of the ground. And they're just gonna float that one over. Everyone's attacking it, and they're just barely able to get it over. Another boom and cross hit. A nice set from the libero, a little bit outside, and it taps the flagpole, so it'll be deemed outside of bounds. 5-4 Pirates. Stiegler puts it up and over. It gets there, hits the net, but that's okay, as long as it doesn't touch the floor. Stiegler again puts a good setup, but Goda hits it again, going to her favorite spot in that back right corner. And she says, welcome to the buffet, because she's eating over there. That's going to put them 2 up, 6-4. Stiegler again, going to step behind the line. Up in the air it goes, a nice, very nice serve. However, it was inaccurate, but very nice, very low to the net. Tolucci now, the libero for the Hurricanes, is going to step behind the line. And she gets the serve that's just a little high. Right there, give control right back to the Pirates. 7-5. Hurricanes able to stop that one right there, get it set in the air. A big hit from 8. And another big hit from 8 on the other side. They're gonna put it in the air again, boom. A great defense at the net from number 13, Horlick, and number 7, McGuire. Both did a great job defending at the net. Also some great hits from Elise McKillop on the Hurricane side. A nice little pick there. And the Pirates being very sneaky at the net there. Saw that the whole group was clumped up. Did a quick return on that one and was able to catch him off guard. And put him 5-9. Serve goes over good. Set in the left side. Great defense. Tried to pick that one over, was stuffed. Now the Hurricanes have control. They go over. That one rolls off the chin in the face. Rolled off the chin in the face, and that's going to count, I believe, as 2 hits. And so that's what the ref and the head coach is talking about right now. That's going to count as 2 hits there. Rolled off the chin of Henry and then hit her arms. And so they're going to talk that one over. But they count it as 2 when it hits off the chin and the arms. And Coach Matthew wanted to talk this one over here. And he understands. So back the other way. Number 12. Idell's going to hit it. And she gets a good there. As it looks like Pagoda and Stiegler were kind of both fighting for their ball there, both trying to be in position, and just not a good hit. So some free points there for the Hurricanes, as that's another ace in the game. Idell behind the line. Up in the air. Good hit from Stiegler. Set. Big hit from Henry. Bat the other way. Another good hit. Great defense there from number 7, McGuire. As she was able to take that hit from McCarthy. You see Tolucci sets it up for McCarthy with a tiny little tap on there. And McGuire had her hands in the perfect position, able to get that one down on the ground. When they tried to pop it back over, it just wasn't enough. Bat the other way, set by McGuire. Another good hit across the court. A nasty one from Taylor White, the senior. Able to catch that back line on the right side. Taylor White with a boom as she serves it. That one's popped in the air. Some great digs right there from the Pirates. Another good hit. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. As Tolucci tried to take that one down. On the replay here, you see the good set from McGuire. And a great hit from Henry, I believe that was. As she steps behind the line and gives a good serve as well. That one's gonna be popped up in the air, just barely returned. And that one's gonna find its own net there for the Hurricanes. 7-13, and they are going to get Ashlyn Henry again behind the line. And the boom hit right there, and they tried to save it, but there was no chance. Ooh. Some smoke off the ball on that one. They tried to pop it up, just straight in the air, off a player. Horlek was able to get a great hit on that one. Back the other way, the Pirates, again Horlek, handling business, standing on business. As she meets the ball where it is, goes straight to the middle, right up to the net, point blank, and hits that one straight down. What a great hit right there by the Pirates as they're going to cruise into this timeout break, up 8 right now, 7-15, as the Hurricanes are trying to figure out what do they need to do to get the spark back so they don't have a repeat of last year. Right now we're on the same trail. And Braden and Riverside, they've just been good all around. They've been good at setting the ball in the right place, and they've also had some great bounces as well. They've also been great on the net defensively. So right now they're clicking on all cylinders and are reaping the benefits from the fruits of their labor right now. Stepping back out there, Henry behind the line for the Pirates. She's going to look it up, and she's going to serve it, and that one's going to go out. And so she gives that one away. And stepping behind the line, Lily Stringer. She's going to get her chance to shine here as she goes into the net on that serve, giving the ball right back to the Pirates. (16-8) right now as they dig to the ground there. Another ace from the Pirates. That's going to be number 13, Horlek, who's going to claim that one. 17-8 Pirates right now, almost up by 10. And they're going to make a substitution here, bringing in the junior, number 14, Maya Ortega, onto the Pirate ship. And behind the line, Horlek again. Doesn't get ace this time. Great set to the left side. An even greater hit. Number 13, Kylie Francis. Able to put some pop on that one. As you see, they dug that one out. A great set from Heidel. And Francis able to get the good hit. Not able to be handled by the Pirates. Bat the other way. And they just find the open space, and they find an open space, but it doesn't matter because the point's going to go towards the Manatees. Behind the line now, Zoe Hager. She's going to get that one. Great serve, very low. Ortega tried to find a piece of it there. Pop back over. The Pirates on the outside attacking just a little bit too much. That's a little too much. As you can see there, Heidel was able to get a piece of it. And then Harley hit it as well. And a good hit from Braden River. A great hit, a great serve. And Zoe Hager gets herself an ace on that one. 12-17 now. As she steps behind the line again. That one's up in the air, popped up in the air by the Pirates. That one's going to find itself over the net. To the outside, popped up again, set, hit by White. And that one's going to go off the fingertips of Heidel. She was frustrated with that. But a great effort by her. 12-18. Hurricanes down by 6. McGuire able to put that one up. And the Hurricanes hit that one into their net, so that one's going to fall on the ground. 19-12 Pirates. And they're going to make a substitution. Bringing back in the freshman, number 4, Molly Lynch, who did a lot of good work when she was in, hoping to do the same. Back the other way. Pirates have it in the air. A little toe tap. Back the other way. Too much. That one's going to fall behind the serving line for the Pirates. They're going to take that point there. 12-20. Braden River has had the lead pretty much since a little bit after the beginning. Kind of the same story as the first set. The Hurricanes came out hot, able to rally the troops, had the student section going, and just some great hitting and a few mistakes. And now they're down by 8. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back from timeout here as the Hurricanes come in at 12-20. So down by 8, they definitely got some work to do. Behind the line, we have Olivia Olsen, her first time behind the line. And what a great dig there on the Manatee side. Yeah, maybe a little bit of net interference on that one. So it's going to be 21-12. Let's check the replay. I'm not sure why he called that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he called that one. He called it, though, and I trust him. Just like I trust that serve. That was a great serve. Maya Ortega with a little sneaky play there. Must have bounced off her fingertips on the rebound. Great reflexes by this Manatee, by this Hurricane team. Great job by the libero. Number 10, Delucci, was able to get on the ground again and keep the life in this team. Tyson's going to take a step behind the line, and she does a good serve there. Fronted by the freshman. Up in the air, Delucci's going to give it a set to McKillop. McKillop's going to get it over. The Pirates going to put it in the air for the corner. Great block. Just was not able to deflect it back to the Braden River side. As you can see, Coach Tony giving some instructions. Step behind the line, White. And that one's going to be set for McKillop again, who gets a good hit, but that one's going to be set back up, going back their way by the libero. Just a miscommunication again, something we've seen in this game before. 13-23. Braden River up by 10. Number 9, Taylor White getting that one over again. McKillop with a good hit, and that one's going to fall right for him. As we have the fans going wild, 14-23. Just what they needed. They also bring back in number 5, Fiona McCarthy, who's another one of their good hitters on the outside. So 2 great hitters on the outside right now for the Hurricanes. They're going to get that one over. Fake to Ortega, not a fake at all. She catches the back right clip of the court there, making her presence known. Not someone they typically have gone to for setting her up, but she's able to knock that one down, and she's immediately subbed out. Oh, never mind. She's going to the back line. So she's going to be serving here, 24-14 game point. Gives the 5-finger slap to the volleyball. That one's going to be popped up in the air for Fiona. Fiona almost, great dig by Braden and River. Just not able to keep it in bounds. What a great hit. Stopped by the libero, set by Tyson. Hit by Fiona. Doug, oh my goodness, what a great dig by Taylor White. The janitor's not going to need to come and mop up after this game. These girls are getting on the ground. And with that, the Hurricanes are able to save themselves, potentially keeping that shadow of hope in this set. As they're down 9, that one's going to find its way over the net. Up in the air, popped up, hit on the right side. Libero does a great job getting that. And some net interference, so the point will go to the Pirates. So again, the Pirates looking to repeat history of last year and looking for the shutout. That one's going to go 15-25. Some great rallies back and forth. I feel like we saw this Manatee team come back to life in comparison to that first half they played. That first set they played a lot tighter of a game on this second one. Not as many mistakes, really just some bad rolls and just some great hitting on that Braden and River team. You see that everyone's getting involved. They have some very tall girls who are able to get up high and just slam it down. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we are coasting away again, I just want to thank you for supporting MSTV. You don't understand how much your support means to not only me, but how much it means to these students that we help out all the time. We're getting students real hands-on experience. Everything you see right now is being helped and assisted by our student interns who take time out of their day to come learn and understand a trade and a skill that they'll be able to take with them for a lifetime. And hey, look, there's an inside of the van. That's the whole gang, the whole crew right there, led by the captain, Carl, straight out of Philadelphia. But don't call him the Fresh Prince. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut to a break here as we have a nice view of the Bradenton Water Tower. That's something I grew up around. Very nostalgic for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more MST.
All right, have fun, girl. I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MSTV Game of the Week. As we see, the ship is sailing right here for the Pirates as they have come into the home of the Hurricanes, Manatee High School, and taken 2 sets whole-handedly. Not much resistance right here from the Hurricanes. The first set was taken down. Let me get my notes here. The first set was taken down 11-25. The second one, 15-25. So the Hurricanes put up 4 more points on the board. But I will say they played a very much cleaner game on this second set. But hopefully they don't have a repeat of last year where Braden and River came and beat him 3-0 as that one served up softly. But served up nice enough for the ace right there by number 3, Autumn Tyson. She was able to get a good hit on that, not able to be dug by the team on the Braden River side. That one's gonna be thrown over. Great job, high setting right there, but they're ready for all the tricks. Libero's gonna put that up for number 13. And that's gonna be a point that goes to Manatee. So the Hurricanes again, same pattern so far. They start off very hot, so we'll see what's going on here as they go to Tyson again. That's gonna be Libero on the other side, putting that one back. A great set to the outside, great defense, take some steam off that one. Hurricanes going to their corner now. Back in the air for the Pirates, another attack from the freshman, and that one's gonna be touched by Elise McKillop as she tried to save that one there. You can see there's just great defense. The girls are all over. It's like there's 50 girls on that side for Braden River. McKillop tried to make a play, putting her body on the line. Great effort from her. It'll be 2-1. Manatee up. A good slap on the ball there. Great serve. McKillop's going to pop that one in the air. That's one going to be set by Tyson. Tyson was able to get that to her hitter. She gets it over. They tried the little stutter step that one, and they're going to be able to get it back over safely. The Pirates put it in the air. A nice slam. Great defense at the net. However, just bad bounce to the outside. And a little bit of dribble. As Olivia puts that one over the net in the air. Tyson, a good hit right there from Francis. And that one's gonna drop and find its way in the middle of the court. Great effort from this Hurricane team. That was just a powerful hit that flew over their heads. As you see, Francis is gonna get a good hit, takes the steam off of that one. Libero's gonna pop it up in the air. It gets set for, I believe that's Chloe. That was Chloe right there, and she just put a lot of good steam on that one. Up and away, Olivia. Gonna get that one over the net. A good hit there. But they're gonna be able to get that one back to the other side. Libero lays out. Great dig. Pops it back over safely. They're gonna set here. To the outside. Great defense at the line for the Pirates. Libero on the Hurricane side now setting in. That one's gonna find their own net. Manatee giving that one away, 2-4. And back the other way, Olivia Alsum gonna get that one over the net. That's a big hit. And the Pirates gonna go to the freshman. Who's gonna, oh my goodness, drop that one over someone's head. And what a hit here. Libero's gonna get that one. They're gonna set it. And Molly Lynch went up and knocked it overhead, froze the Hurricane player in place. That one's not gonna make it over. Just not clean hits. And right now, coach is just trying to get them right, 2-6, as the Pirates have been on a tear. And back the other way, we have Kylie Francis stepping behind the line for the serve. Popped up in the air to Chloe. She's gonna hit it major, and that ball's gone. It's taking a vacation. It's going all the way to Texas. as it finds its way to the locker room. Coach and the ball have disappeared now. And what a great hit right there from Chloe. Got great elevation. Yo, what is that shot of the ref, man? Standing stoically. Ooh, what a big hit, and that one's gonna lead to an ace there from the freshman, number 4, Molly Lynch, who's been absolutely star-studded tonight. Been a really good player and a great addition on this team. Up in the air, that one's gonna find itself low to the ground, but a libero, Tolucci, was able to grab that one. What a running hit. And yeah, they're going to call some net interference there. It looked like she touched the net, almost was able to get away with it, but was caught under the prying eyes of the ref. So 4-8 now as Tolucci steps behind the line. A little dribble, a little double tap. Good hit on that one, popped up the other way, set by the net, and some net interference from the Hurricane side. The ball was coming, was coming towards them, and they popped up and touched the net, and whenever that happens, you're gonna give a point away. So 4-9. As a libero, Stiegler steps behind the line. And that one is just gonna fall down. Doesn't seem like the communication was a little bit low on that one, and they let it fall. So 4-10. As we go to Stiegler again, the libero step behind. Up and over, a soft serve right there, and that one's gonna find itself as an ace as well. So back-to-back aces for this team as they have been on fire. That one dropped right in the center and collapsed the defense. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and they go back to Stiegler again. She doesn't get the ace this time. Hurricanes able to put it back over. A great booming hit from Horlick right up the middle. Coming through like Marshawn Lynch. Goes up high and slams it down low. As they switch out number 10, Chloe Pagoda. 4-12. Hurricanes up, and they're going to take a timeout. Again, the same tale that's been going on this whole game. Hurricanes start out hot, and by the time it gets to the middle of the set, they're cold. They're making mistakes, and this one they're playing a little bit worse. I don't see the same fire out of them that I saw in the second set. Right now, I mean, it's the 300 club over here for the Pirates. They are hitting at an all-time high level right now. They're getting their hands on every ball, and they're getting clean looks, and they're getting clean hits. And also at the same token, whenever the Hurricanes make a mistake, they're capitalizing. Now, that doesn't mean the Hurricanes haven't been giving great effort. There's been a lot of great players making some good moves on this team. Number 13, Kylie Francis, comes to mind. Definitely the libero, number 10, Tolucci. She's been all over the floor trying to defend some of these big hits from this other squad. And some great sets from Tyson as well. As we find Stiegler behind the line, she gets it over. Tyson set again. That's going to be Killup, who was able to get that one over. It goes back to him. Tyson with a set to the middle. That one's popped out, up in the air to the outside. Doesn't find the corner, is just a little bit over on the opposite side of the line there. So she was looking in this, again, she was looking at that back corner, which was vacant, but just wasn't able to find it. And Heidel's going to be behind the line now. Up in the air, it's hit. A good hit. That one's going to be forwarded back the other way. That one with an assist from the net. is going to find itself hitting the floor, 5-13. Down by 8. Back the other way, Braden and River finds it over the net. Tolucci going to set this one up for a hitter on the outside, and they're going to find the court. And the student section going to go wild. What a great set there from Tolucci. And Haley Watson's going to finish the connection. Behind the line for the first time, Elise McKillop. She gives a good set that makes it over. Defends that one as well. Able to get that one over the net. Close net play, didn't touch it. Again, going to find the other side. The Pirates looking. They put together a little sneak play, and it looks like they're going to talk this one over with the line person. Yep, and that one's going to go towards the Hurricanes. So both refs were kind of indecisive about who was getting what. I'm sorry, the net ref. And they spoke to the line person, and the Hurricanes were able to scoop that one out. What a big hit there, and what great defense from number 2 and number 7. Haley Watson. And Zoe Hager, who were defending right there. Nope, never mind. They're going to call that one out for the Pirates. Actually, I believe it went outside, so it's going to be 7-14 the score. Back the other way. And the Pirates are going to get another point there, so it's going to be 7-15 now. As they are easily chugging themselves along here to a great victory. Home American. Tolucci able to defend that one. That one's going to get popped in the air for the set. Tried to find the middle libero. Stiegler was able to defend that one. Big hit by the freshman. Off the top of the net. That one's going to be Air Jordan. Floated. Back to the Pirate side. Another hit from the freshman. And she's going to catch just shy of the back line there. Number 4, Molly Lynch. Able to get a good hit on that one. Picture perfect there. Up in the air, boom, big hit. First time we've seen Olivia Salgado behind the line. And she's going to give it right to the Hurricanes. This will be 8-16. Behind the line now is Zoe Hager. Someone we've seen before. She's going to get a good hit on that one. Laying down on the ground, the Pirates are. A sneaky set right there. The 11-13 connection. Olivia Alsum sets that up for Molly Horlick. Straight up and down the middle. A soft set. And that one was thundered down and hit off the Hurricane defender. Horlick going to serve this one as well. The libero going to pop this one on the other side. Up in the air and down from the freshman, who's going to hit it just a little too hard. And be out of, and be, oh, no, never mind. Never mind, she caught that back corner. I missaw it. I thought she was over the line there, but she was able to catch that corner. Or that sideline, rather. Horlick able to get that one over. Laying on the ground, the Pirates are as they do. Another hit from the freshman on the outside. Getting there deep again. The libero subbed out on the right side for the Pirates. First time she's been out of the game. And they're giving it to the freshman again, who's able to starch the middle. Tolucci tried to make a good effort to get that one, just not able to get in there, get there in time. 19-8. So double the score for the Pirates as they're able to dig that one out of the ground. Great save by Olivia Salgato. And great defense at the net as well. They're going to give it to Salgato. He's going to hit it just too far. So made a great play. A great dig right there to keep that one alive, and coach gives her the thumbs up just to let her know she's doing okay. Salgato, the junior, kind of her first time in the game right now. Up in the air. And that one right there going to be a point for the Hurricanes as they bring back in on Braden and Riverside, number 14, Maya Ortega. She's going to find her way back in the game. It's a beautiful night out here as we have the cameramen all dotted along the sidelines. And that's a big hit right there. It's going to be now 11-19. And some of the lovely fans here at at Manatee High School. Some of the student body here supporting the other squad. As the Braden River Volleyball tried to become a basketball and hit off the top of the hoop up top. Threw off the timing of the Pirates. And they went out of bounds with that one. The Hurricanes now serving. Back the other way, Ortega was able to get a piece of it to the freshman in the corner. Great job by Tolucci to defend that one. Great job by Tolucci to defend that one, but just not enough there. Rolled off the fingers of Tyson as it went into the net. Tolucci with a great defensive effort. Olivia Olson going to find that one in the back net. Back the other way for the Hurricanes as the freshman's going to get a big hit on that one. That's going to roll off the wrist of the Manatee defender. 21-13 right now, and it looks like we are closing in onto the end of this third set here. Back the other way. And that one's going to find itself out of bounds. So the Hurricanes are able to get the ball back here, bailed out by the serve on the Braden Riverside. Tolucci over and is able to catch the back corner for the ace. Looks like Chloe didn't expect it to be in, so she let it slip past, and that one falls just fair. Tolucci again behind the line, gonna give it another hit. And they're gonna call that a point for Braden River. I believe she may have crossed the line before she served it. So now, or the other way, rather. Okay, never mind. It's going to be 15-21 still. So no point for anyone on that one as they go back the other way. That one's popped in the air. Braden River able to get a good hit on it. A thunderous hit right there, and that one's going to go to the left side. Point Hurricanes, 16-21. Let's check the replay. Tolucci able to defend that one, puts it up. Set by Tyson into the hands of Elise McKillop, and she brings the boom. Unable to be controlled by the Pirates. Tolucci again, giving the ball a little slap. Gives it another one. That one goes out of bounds behind the line. They're going to surrender possession of the ball to the enemy as the Pirates pick up the loot. They put it in charge of the hands of Maya Ortega. Someone who's in the game earlier scored herself a couple points and served, I believe, once as well. So this might be her second time at an appearance. She gives it a good serve. McKillop's able to defend that one. That one gets set by Tyson. That one's going to go over. The Pirates going to pop this up in the air. Olivia's going to get a piece of it. Finds it across close on the inside. Salgato for the point. 23-16, 2 points away from game, and they're going to call a timeout here. The Manatee is trying to hold on to their last chance of redemption as this Pirates team is cruising right now. They're firing on all cylinders. They're hitting well, they're serving well, they're communicating defensively well, and as you can see, that huddle did not take too long. They were in and out.
I see you, bro. Keep my eyes on you.
They're in and out as the Manatees are, as the Hurricanes are trying to take some time to talk things over right now. When we come back to number 14, Ortega behind the line. He gets a good serve on that one as Braden River looks to shut the door on this Hurricane storm. Tolucci able to get that one to Tyson, gets him to McKillop on the outside. A great hit that was blocked into the net of the Pirates. So 17-23, the highest point total the Hurricanes have had so far in dangerous waters as the Pirates are circling the drain, only 2 points away from putting away this match. Step behind the line, number 12, Elizabeth Heidel. She puts it up just a little bit too much, bringing the Pirates even closer. Game point here, 24-17, down by 7. The Hurricanes have to be flawless to be able to pull off the comeback here for this set. And they are not. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes the end of this game, a repeat of history as the Pirates go 3-0, sweeping the Hurricanes. And again, the few key notes to take away from this game is just great hitting, great defense from the Pirates. Coach Matthew on that side just really handling business, really training the girls well and keeping them level-headed. Manatee, great effort along the game, but they just weren't able to sustain that effort throughout, and they would burn off in the middle to end parts of their sets. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to welcome you to the brand new 25-26 season of Manatee Schools Game of the Week presentations. We appreciate you joining us again. It's your support that means the most, because your support is another kid's dreams coming true. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your color commentary and play-by-play, the People's Champ, Frederick Stewart, and we hope to see you again. And until then, have a great night.